Hi guys, welcome to Hope This Works. I'm Kevin.
I'm Billy Joe.
And this is Nora. And we want to share our experience, strength, and hope with the recent news and share our tips on how we are getting through the coronavirus. Thanks for joining us in this video. We're going to offer you a few tips for coronavirus and things that we are applying to our life. They're going to help us stay safe, healthy, and sane, yes, and moving on.
During times like these, it's important to stay calm, which I know is hard. The coronavirus is everywhere. It's everywhere you look. It's everyone you talk to. It's in your everyday activities now. But increased stress levels because you're freaking out or, about something isn't going to be helpful.
Right. Staying focused and staying calm will help clear your head, obviously lower your stress levels, and not have any type of physical reactions and panic type reactions in stressful events. Our second tip is don't get overwrought.
With what other people are doing.
Don't feed into the panic type buying. Yes, we all need to be prepared, but hoarding may not be the best thing to do, and doing what your neighbor does may not be a wise choice. Think about what your family needs, the supplies that you need, and save the other items that you don't necessarily need for other people that are in need.
And don't get caught up in thinking, which is real easy to do, that they're doing that and they're doing that, whether it is how your local government is handling or not handling things, the way the hospitals are set up, either prepared or not prepared, and even the folks who have bought more than their share of toilet paper, they're doing the best they can too. Maybe they really did have a need.
Right.
An example, we saw a couple buying a whole bunch of a whole bunch of packages of hamburger buns, hot dog buns.
Right.
Perhaps instead of thinking automatically they're hoarding those things, well, maybe they had a function planned.
Sure.
Maybe they had a reason. So instead of automatically going to they're doing it wrong thinking, don't get caught up in that.
Okay.
The third way that we're handling this is just focusing on what we can control.
We can control how much sugar we don't have, and I can adjust my coffee intake and use Splenda instead of freaking out that there's no sugar on the shelves.
There is no sugar on the shelves. There is no toilet paper to be had here, but we're just handling this by recognizing what we can control. We can find other options, yes, if need be. We can just make sure that we are thinking about what we can do and not worrying about what might happen, whatever everybody else is doing, and focusing on the things that are out of our control.
Right. There's many facts in the media about coronavirus, and some can be disputed, but one thing that we do know, it does not discriminate. There are people in office, they're your neighbors, they're your friends and your family that are contracting this disease and have been exposed to this. Some of the people, Tom Hanks and his wife have been exposed to coronavirus. Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada, has coronavirus. So it does not discriminate, and it's all around us. So, be conscious of where you're at, how you're handling yourself, and be prepared.
Another thing we know for sure, we think at this point, is that it isn't an automatic death sentence for everybody who contracts it.
Right.
It's not a 100% fatality rate. So we need to remember that and think about it accordingly.
Right.
With so much information available to us, it's hard to differentiate facts from exaggerations or myth. It's important to keep in mind the source of the information. Where is it coming from? Is it a trustworthy source? And it's important, even during events like these that affect everybody, to find enjoyment in life, because we are still living. We still have lives to attend to, jobs to go to, work to be done, health to take care of, and it is important to find joy in life still and not focus on the fear. One of the things I am enjoying about it is the rapid succession of fairly amusing memes that have come out. My favorite to date is with in a week with coronavirus, daylight savings time, Friday the 13th, and there was a full moon. I want to know who's playing Jumanji.
That was one of the best.
That's a good one.
And I did just see a video today of one of my favorite hand tool woodworkers, and I've never seen his comedic side, Rob Kosman, but it was fantastic, and he has a way that you'll never run out of toilet paper.
So I think it's important to keep your sense of humor.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
One of the most important tips is if you need help, ask. This is very important in your local community, and build up that community, your churches, your neighbors, the elderly that you see in the grocery store. Reach out to them because maybe they won't ask you. Offer your generosity if you can, if you're available to do that, and if you need help, ask.
Yep, check on your neighbors, check on your loved ones, and ask, is there anything that you're lacking? Is there anything I can do? Because we all are in this together. It isn't about us versus them. We are all the same species here,
Right.
and all subject to it.
Right.
So last night we did go to the grocery store as we normally do every other Friday night, and it was just a matter of getting the items on the regular shopping list. We were surprised when we got there to find the number of things that were gone, just out. It's going to mean that there are some interesting consequences. People who are on a strict budget, I think, are going to find that the items that they can afford are gone. And that's what we found. The stuff that was on sale is gone. There's no more, it was a little jarring to see the completely empty toilet paper aisle. Like, empty, nothing there.
And personally, I don't leave the house very often. I stay at home and work. And about 36 to 48 hours ago, I had building anxiety, and I'm usually really calm and cool and collected and very good with that. Had a building anxiety, see a lot of things on social media, and I was like, ooh, maybe that is true. And then when we did get to the grocery store, it was a bit of a shock for me.
It's a little scary.
Yeah.
I went to the grocery store because I had talked to a couple people who had sensed when they'd gone there that just the tension there that other people are emitting, So I went with a specific intention of trying to give off a calm and relaxed vibe in hopes that somebody would catch it instead. And I did pretty good. I mean, honestly, it was just a little bit jarring to see empty shelves, empty freezer sections, empty milk coolers. But, the trick really is to remember that it's not the only option.
Right.
There are other ways to do things. So
in closing, I hope some of these tips helped you. I hope you recognize them and can adapt them into your lifestyle during this time of need. We want to know how you guys are doing. So in the comments, let us know how things are going for you in your geographic area, if everybody's healthy, if you're staying safe, if these tips did help you, and let us know if you guys need help. We are ready to offer that. Stay safe. be
Life
prepared.
goes on, yeah. Life goes on, keep living.
Yeah. And as always, hope this works.